Hi, why do you believe in the Bible? And if somebody should ask you, why do you believe in the Bible? What explanation would you give? What explanation do you think would be very satisfactory, very concrete, very potent? Let's listen to Dr. Vudipokan, who explains, who gives us a tangible, a concrete explanation, reason, which he coined out of scripture as reason to give to anyone who asks why they will believe in the Bible.
I got an email about a week later, and the young lady who was at that meeting, she emailed me and she said, it happened, just like you said would happen. We're there in class. It was a biology class. They're bringing up something. They're talking about some evolutionary stuff. And I don't know. Next thing I knew, my hand was in the air and I said something. And he goes, well, why do you object to this? And I said, the Bible. And, she goes, I know it didn't happen, but I could see him salivating in my mind, just like you said, his eyes just got all big. And then he just questioned me, why do you believe the Bible? And so I just gave him the answer that you gave. So she looked at her professor and she said, I choose to believe the Bible because it's a reliable collection of historical documents written by eyewitnesses during the lifetime of other eyewitnesses. They report supernatural events that took place in fulfillment of specific prophecies and claim that their writings are divine rather than human in origin. And so the professor said, I'll have to get back to you.
All right, somebody will say, gotcha. As a believer, you need to know the word. You need to understand. You need to listen to teachings. You need to research. It is an onus on you to do that. Look at what happened. How did the disciples get to know the coming of Christ? Because they did their homework. They researched the writings of the prophet. So when Christ came, they were able to identify and to know he who was sent from the beginning and came and dwelt among us. And this is what this is what John said in 1 John chapter 1, verse 1. He said what? That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes, which we have looked upon, and our hands have handled of the word of life. For the life was manifested, and we have seen it and bear witness of it. Precious one, God bless you. Keep on praying, study the word. Shalom, peace, I'm out.